Hello and welcome to Quick Art at Birdtree. These little videos will show you how to create art easily with just the things you have at home. So for paper you could use copy paper as I am today, or the back of notebooks, old envelopes, even inside cereal packets. To draw you can use anything you can find that will produce a fine line. So I've got some felt pens, biros, pencils, fine liners, that sort of thing. Anything like that will produce a nice fine line which will give you a good result. Today we are actually going to look at creating some geometric doodles, triangles in fact, which are really on trend at the moment and easy to do. You can use them in lots of different ways to create lots of different effects. So I thought I'd just show you a couple of my doodles that I've done using just triangles. The first one is just using coloured pencil. So that's one of my doodles using the triangle. So that's just lots and lots of different coloured pencils, all in interlocking triangles. The next one I've got is very similar to what we're going to do today, but this is white gel pen on black paper. I quite like working on black paper because the colours show up quite clearly. And this is another one of the triangles, this time using lots of different colour gel pens and colouring some of the sections in, and also using metallics. So I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, they're actually metallic pens as well. So let's get on and actually draw some triangles. Apologise if in the background you can hear lawnmowers and hedge trimmers, but a lot of my neighbours appear to be out and about because of the sunshine, so we all have to make the best of it in these very strange times. So I'm going to start with my favourite pen, which was just a cheap old fibre tip pen that I got from Poundland. Sadly they don't do them anymore, which is a big shame for me because I absolutely love them. So really all you have to do is just draw a simple triangle. You notice I'm not using a ruler or anything like that. And then just make the next line into a triangle and the next line, and you just keep building up the shape. Now this one I'm making a little bit bigger. I can, if I draw the lines a bit longer, I can make the triangles bigger, which is quite good because it means you can, if you want to colour them in, you can make them easier for yourself. Now this time I'm going to try and make some smaller ones, so I'm just making the lines a bit smaller, and you can, by changing the size and the scale of your triangles, that's how you actually create the different patterns. So let's see, keep going with some big ones there. I think now I'm going to work here and make these smaller. So by drawing smaller lines coming off of them, I can just make the triangles as small as I want. Another thing you can do is leave a hole, so you create like a gap in the pattern, which is quite effective. So if I go around like this, I can leave this space empty and then fill around it with more triangles. As you can see, the pattern builds up quite quickly, so if you're someone who enjoys colouring, you can create your own patterns ready to colour pretty rapidly, and then create your own masterpieces. I'm just colouring in different parts of it or all of it. Now I like doing these sorts of things on the back of sketchbooks, which tend to be plain, so you often get plain brown ones or plain black ones, that sort of thing. And this is quite a quick way of decorating your sketchbooks. So you can make them your own, make them really personal. And that's it really. So you can just say, if you then decided you want, oh, they're getting a bit big there, I'm going to make those ones a little bit smaller. You just make them smaller, just do your lines smaller. Like so. If I wanted to, then I could pick up a different colour. So if I picked up, say, I fed up with black, I want to do some blue. So this is just a blue biro. You can see that works perfectly well. And then maybe I decide, oh, change colour again. Maybe I'm going to go with lighter blues. I've got some fine liners. And then you might think, oh well, actually, I'm looking here, I've got some metallic ones. I don't know how well they show up on the screen, but this is a metallic gel pen. You might have silver and gold left over from writing on Christmas cards or something like that. At this point you might think, well, quite fancy colouring some of them in, so you might turn to something that covers a bigger area, like felt pens. So I've got a nice felt pen here. I can start to colour them in. Pick different colours. I've got a fine liner there to do some of those little tiny areas. So that's it for today really. Tomorrow we'll be looking at using these triangles to create a geometric owl drawing, and I'm going to show you how to do that. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.